All right, welcome. Today, we're going to dive into what I think is a real game changer for educators. You know that feeling, right? You want to create these amazing high-impact STEM videos for your class, but you just don't have time to sacrifice your entire weekend doing it. Well, this explainer is for you.
It's a struggle we all know, especially as STEM teachers. You've got these really complex topics. I'm talking the Krebs cycle, Newton's laws, you name it. And you know visuals would make all the difference, but honestly, who's got the time to make them from scratch? It can feel like a totally impossible task.
So this is where a tool called NotebookLM really comes into play. We're going to zero in on a specific feature, the video overview, which is pretty amazing. It's built to take all the stuff you already have, your lesson notes, your slide decks, your favorite articles, and turn them into a slick, polished video. It's kind of like magic.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We'll touch on the video creation challenge, then walk through a super simple 3-step process: curating sources, generating your video, and then reviewing and refining it. And we'll wrap up with a quick checklist to make it all easy. So you might be asking, what makes NotebookLM any different from all the other AI tools out there? Well, it really boils down to one core idea that, for us as educators, is a total game changer. It's this concept called source grounding. Think of it this way. A lot of AI tools are like a student doing research by just Googling everything. You get a mix of good, bad, and just plain weird. NotebookLM, on the other hand, is like a student who only uses the textbooks and articles you gave them. It works exclusively from the documents you upload. That means the video it creates is based on your curriculum, your trusted materials, so you know it's going to be accurate and right on target for your students.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Let's talk step 1. Curate your sources. This is, without a doubt, the foundation of a great video. Get this part right, and everything else gets so much easier.
So what makes a good source? Well, the cool thing is that NotebookLM is multimodal, which is just a fancy way of saying it can handle a bunch of different file types. And for STEM, this is awesome. We're talking high-quality PDFs, Google Slides packed with diagrams and images, links to trusted articles, text files with your lab notes. You can even upload audio files. It's super flexible.
You've probably heard this before, but it's so true here. The big takeaway is just this: garbage in, garbage out. The quality of your final video completely depends on the quality of the stuff you feed it. So use your best, most accurate materials, and you're going to get a fantastic result. Okay, step 2, generate your video. This is where the magic really happens. Once all your sources are uploaded and ready to go, you head over to what's called the Studio panel. This is where you actually start creating.
It's a really straightforward 3-step workflow. First, you select a format. Then you choose a visual style. And finally, you define the goal with what's called a steering prompt. Super simple.
Okay, first up, choose your format. You've got 2 main options here. You can go with an explainer, which is going to give you a more structured, comprehensive video, for those really in-depth concepts. Or you can pick a brief, which is more of a bite-sized video, perfect for just hitting the core ideas of a document. It really just depends on what you need for that specific lesson.
Next, you get to select a visual style, which is a lot of fun. You can go with something classic, like a whiteboard style, or maybe something a little more creative, like watercolor or papercraft. There's even an anime style. Or, hey, if you're feeling adventurous, you can just let the AI pick one for you.
Now, this is probably the most powerful feature. It's called the steering prompt. This is your chance to give the AI specific instructions. You're the director here. You can say things like, hey, make this for 9th graders, or focus on the experimental setup and ignore the history part. It's how you make sure the video is laser-focused on your learning objectives and perfect for your specific students.
Okay, step 3, review and refine. Now, at this point, the AI has spit out a first draft of your video. This alone has saved you, hours of work? But, and this is a big but, now comes what I think is the most critical step of all.
Almost certainly not. And you know what? That's completely fine. This is where you come in. Your expertise as an educator is something AI can't replicate. Think of it as a super smart teaching assistant, not a replacement.
Yeah, I love this quote. And that's exactly it. The AI is the tool, but you are the craftsperson. You're the architect of the learning. Your job is to take this raw material and shape it into something truly valuable for your students.
So, what are you actually looking for during this review? Well, there are a few common pitfalls. You want to listen for any weird narration or audio glitches.
Check that the visuals and diagrams actually match what's being said. That's a big one. Of course, triple check for any factual slip-ups. And ask yourself, is the language right for my students? Is it too simple? Too complex? You gotta find that sweet spot.
Okay, to pull this all together, let's look at your STEM video checklist. This is basically a simple workflow for success that'll make sure you're not just using a cool piece of tech, but creating a genuinely effective teaching resource.
It's a 5-point quality checklist. Number 1, curate high-quality relevant sources. We talked about that. Garbage in, garbage out. 2, define clear learning objectives in your prompt. Tell the AI exactly what you want. 3, customize the format and style for your audience. Make it engaging for them. 4, and this is the big one, critically review and verify the AI's output. You are the expert in the loop. And finally, number 5, integrate it and get feedback from your students. Find out what worked and what didn't for next time.
And that really leaves us with this final question to think about. If an AI can build that first draft, where are you going to focus your energy? By automating some of that heavy lifting, you get your time back. Time you can spend on the things that really matter. You know, the actual human connection, guiding student discussions, and really diving into the creative art of teaching that got you into this profession in the first place.